Hopefully this works. Instructions on the instructions on the small whiteboard. Please follow them.
Are we going to here's the sun you're seeing?
Please follow them.
Thank you for sending that email to the video.
Alright. Okay, so we're being taken just information. Okay?
Where's the camera?
I'm not telling because I need you'll look for it.
This is catching.
So
I'm
anyway.
scared. Oh, I see it. Haha.
Okay, so
Aha.
please follow the instructions.
Oh,
take out
that's
your
actually
leave
a
it
good
on your desk and I'll
That's
bring
good
it
out of
back.
10 minutes.
That's great. Oh, right.
They are rated, but I do not have them ready to turn back. Okay, but everybody did well.
Okay, that's good. Alex isn't here.
He's sick.
So our homework is just a composite?
There's a worksheet on composite with stuff.
Okay. It seemed pretty cool, the worksheet.
So don't forget to take out your homework from last night.
It was like 3 I didn't understand.
We're going to go over them a little bit today.
I don't know. Oh. Homework is right here.
Not right now. Right now, grab one of those sheets and begin following the instructions on the small whiteboard. It doesn't matter, as long as you get the formula down, you don't have to worry about the words. I know it says fill it out with words, but we've already done that, so just put the formulas in there.
Where?
On the packet.
Oh, for words, area.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do the words, because we already
So
did
just
that in your
write, like,
notebooks.
no.
Okay, did you do it on a separate piece of paper?
Oh, no.
Okay, next time, separate piece of paper, okay?
I finished. You still not.
Do not go on, instead,
Look
look
at
at
it.
number 2.
What does that say? Curate the drawing.
Lines have arrows,
No,
right in the lines.
Oh, right.
They're there. I can do that with your partner.
For this circle, is it circumference or?
For the circles,
It's so-
it says A equals, so just write the area one there, and then do both circumference formulas there. And then work with Matt on number 2.
What do you want to say?
Work with your partner on making a list based on yesterday's homework for more rules to add to professional work. Like, what should it look like?
No, Harris, I'm just reading.
Oh, so we should write under there?
No, you're not gonna write on there, you're gonna come up with, excuse me, you're gonna come up with ideas in your group, with your partners
Should we write them
together.
down?
Write them down, and then we're gonna share them and add things, okay?
Harris, do you want to add them?
I'll get it.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, I wrote it here.
yeah, it's fine.
Let me step. So I think. Oh wait, are you done?
Yeah.
You don't have to write them.
Yeah, I did it.
And what are we doing here?
So there's the instructions on the board. So take a look at the rules for
So when
have
the
up
lady
there.
like
And
draw
with your partner, you're
lines
gonna come up with a
to
list based
separate
on last night's
problems.
homework
Oh, yeah.
It's like
for what we should add to that list.
Did
Can I
it
go
say
get
right on separate piece of paper?
Miss Glazer, so would this be one of them?
Spencer, does it say right on a separate piece of paper up there?
Come up with
Does it
something.
say right on? Well, I guess that's,
Fine.
Come up with something in your group.
I guess that's just common.
I mean,
If
you
you
don't
can't
only
write
have
in
to
the
come up
book.
with one. You can come up with as many as
No,
you
but like
think
for
are
example, like
I
this,
think
I
should
wrote
come
on
up
a
with
sheet.
one. Yeah. Should we write
and I did it again.
Should we write?
Oh yeah, well that's
Write them
only
down.
because she said it.
Miss Glazer,
Alright, if-
Yes.
do you think
well,
that something added to the list should be right on a separate piece of paper?
Sure, if you think that in your group, add that to the paper and we'll figure it out. It doesn't have to be only one thing you're adding to.
That's another one.
If it's tough, you can both write on different pieces of paper if you both have a lot of ideas. But I want you to discuss it with each other.
I know.
Show work.
Oh, did they say draw diagrams?
Alright.
So I'm just gonna read out what's up here already. I know you all take a look, the rules of professional work, some of them. So lines have arrows, graphs are made with rulers. All work is shown neatly and right in the lines. And circle your answers. What else? That's what you're doing. And you can write your own as well, as long as you're discussing it.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do that. Sure.
But I found out how to do that. You just add the 3 feet and it's an 8-foot radius, right?
Yep, that's part of it.
Then it's easy for me.
Let's focus on this. Okay, so do we feel that we've made enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does everyone have at least 2?
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
All right, so. Okay, good, that's the one. All right, I'm going to make a list as we come up with them. So, Spencer and Matt, will you share one?
Your name and date should be on the paper.
Name and date
We thought that was not easy.
on
Yeah.
paper. All right.
Date and topic.
We
That's
want-
for
we're going to-
notes.
Okay, so one at a time. All right, so Noah and will you share one from your group?
Yeah, check work before turning in.
Okay, check work before turning in, that's a good one, yeah. Alyssa and Harris.
Like draw lines to separate the problems.
Okay, draw lines to separate problems.
Well, that's just.
Okay, well I do because all my work gets
We're not
jumbled
arguing.
together.
Yeah, but I do it too. It's if you want to.
That makes it more messy.
That's more optional.
Okay, so separating problems I think is the key here, and how you do it is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Spencer and Matt, do you have another one?
Oh, draw like diagrams neatly, if you want.
Okay. Draw diagrams.
Neatly.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm not going to add neatly because everything's going to be neat. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Make sure work explains how you got the answer.
Show work.
Yes.
Show.
So I'm going to say make sure your thought process is clear from your work.
Mhm.
Does that say what you?
What if you did like number 11 in your head?
You need to show me your thought process.
I can't show.
So like
So make sure
just write what you're thinking.
your work shows your thought process.
We have another.
One get twice the other.
Okay, Alyssa and
Write it on a separate piece of paper.
separate piece of paper. Are there how many groups have more?
We did.
Do all the groups have more? Okay, so we're gonna start again. So Harris and Alyssa.
You should write like the page and the numbers
Yeah.
of the problems and
So I guess like be specific
I'm
and
gonna
like
add
title.
that on up here.
and the topic
So
Yeah.
topic,
and
page,
problems.
problem numbers.
And like if it's even or odd. So there's
I'm gonna include that with problem numbers. Okay.
Oh, date. Oh,
That's okay. So Noah and Will, do you have another one?
Yes, write numbers next to your work so you can show you organize your work in a.
Like, and you're saying what number problem?
No.
So number your problems.
No,
So
if
I know
you're
which.
showing work, you want to show the steps of how you're doing it.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You can also number. Here we go. Room here.
You can do that.
Okay, so label your steps. Did anybody say anything about what the paper should, your work should look like as you're writing your problem numbers? Did anybody have that,
No.
or is everyone thinking about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we thinking? Will?
Well, I don't know if this is kind of said already, but like you told me like when there's a bunch of equal signs and stuff to always line it up so it's like clear.
Yep. It's a good one. Align your equal signs.
That's a big one.
Okay. Alyssa?
Well, I know you said you like to use like lined paper.
Mm-hmm. So use lined paper. If I use lined paper, where should I put the numbers of the problem?
On the other side.
On the lines.
On the lines and on the other side of the margin. So,
I'm sorry, it's pretty bad when I don't do it. So far, I've been pretty good.
Some
Graph
yeah.
is hard
so
to
like this.
If you do it on graph
One.
paper, I know you should. So we could
Two.
do online.
Unless we're doing a graph.
And should we skip a line also?
Obviously. Really?
Use lines.
Skip a line or draw a line to separate that. That
So
is there
that's
to separating
separating.
your
Okay.
problems. Okay. All right. What? Let's think about rules that are specific to showing algebra. When we need to show our algebra work, what does it mean to show algebra work? Okay, Harris.
Like you're giving two numbers and it says they're supplementary angles and 72 and x, right? Like 72 plus x equals 180, and then minus from both sides, and then
Right. So if you have this diagram, or if you can draw this diagram from the words
or
given.
like with triangles also.
Okay, so x and 42, let's say. They're supplementary. You want to find x? I know that
X
you-
plus
that-
42.
Yes. We will write out
Or 189.
the way it looks. No, you're going to write x plus 42 equals 180. You're not going to write 180 minus 42
Then,
equals x.
then you would say
Because that's solving the problem halfway already, and I need to see that you can write the equation as it's written in the diagram. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about is showing operations on both sides. So, when you do operations on both sides, we would show it, for example, minus 42,
And then all
x
equals.
equals, and then whatever you get.
So, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, 130.
130.
In a problem, so the reason we subtract from both sides is because of the equal sign. So we have to make sure that we maintain the balance of the equal sign on both sides of the equation. And that's true no matter what operation we do. So if we're taking a square root, you have to do it to both sides of the equation. That means on both sides of the equal sign. If we're dividing by a variable, if we're dividing by a number, if we're dividing by pi, has to be on both sides of the equal sign, because otherwise we're changing the equation without making sure it's equal. This goes under what I call illegal math moves. So don't go to math jail, okay?
Could be a repetition.
Noah?
Put parentheses if needed.
Yes.
If you're subbing something in.
Parentheses.
Going on to the next page.
What is this tough here?
Alright. So do we have more, or are we gonna start
Well, I guess
deciding what's gonna go up on there? We can add another sheet of paper if we need to.
I
deciding.
have all of them written down here.
Oh, you wrote them all as I was writing? You were recording as I was writing? That's very good, thank you. Awesome.
Well,
I was just gonna.
like something with your notes, but like refer back to notes if needed, but that doesn't really like go on your
It's a good
That's
strategy.
yeah.
I would have to title another page for that.
Yeah.
So, professional work habits, we'd call that one.
Oh,
We'll do that some other time, soon. Okay? For now, let's go over which one of these
Wait,
I want you all to have written down.
oh, so we should like take this down in our notes?
Or can't we just like copy that paper? Like
So,
Yeah.
Noah, will you donate that paper to the cause?
Yes, I
Thank
would
you.
gladly donate
Okay.
it.
So I am going to type this up.
There's one on the back also.
I'm going to type this up and distribute this to you, and we'll make a decision on what's going to go on our rules of professional work.
So
For
there's
the-
only- so there's only
Okay.
one more.
No, I just put 5 to show that you could add more on.
Okay. Some of these on the rules of work, professional work,
Mm-hmm.
don't seem like the most important ones either.
Well, they don't apply. But I actually put that up there back when we were doing graphing and reflections.
Oh.
So back then, I guess they were more.
been up there the whole time.
Never seen it.
Never seen.
I kept
No, it
forgetting
used to
to
be
draw
somewhere
attention
else.
to it. No, it was always there,
But there's
but,
Oh,
never
it didn't have
but I
the
never
arrow.
told us all that it was there.
and arrows.
And the arrow is new. Alright, so we're going to move on to composite shapes, and we'll discuss this and make up more steps.
Should we take out our thing?
Yes. We're going to do that. We're going to do that on Friday. We're not going to have a quiz this week. It's going to be Monday or Tuesday, I've decided.
I told you, right? I'm not gonna be able to.
Yes. So it's not going to be on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay? So I want you to take out those packets. And we're going to go over a few things briefly, and then if there's time, we'll do more on the.
Miss Glazer,
Yes,
to
those
be
packets.
I looked at these packets this morning.
I know, I noticed that
And I
somebody
did
put
this.
those on. And you did it?
Yeah, I got 87.
Yeah.
So,
We kinda
We kind of looked
we were
at
too
some.
tempted.
okay, so let's talk about what we should do when we're in other
Math
classes. When you're
worksheets
in
are
Hebrew,
left out.
you need to do Hebrew.
It's a.
It's a temptation?
Yes.
Alright, but when we're in Hebrew class, we're going to have to do
Yeah,
Hebrew.
especially